Good morning, family and friends. It's Saturday morning, and I am going to put some things in the ground because it's beautiful weather, and before it gets hot, I thought this would be the best time to do it. So I am going to show you what I'm going to plant. I have started some things from seed. I started Echinacea, and I also started black-eyed Susans, and then I was gifted a rose bush and Lantana. I bought Lantana at Lowe's on a display that was their clearance, and it hadn't bloomed or nothing. It looked really bad, so it is actually blooming now. And all of these are perennials. I also have two hostas that I got on the display, but I'm not sure I'm going to put them in the ground, only because I put 3 in the ground, and I know they're not deer resistant, and I'm afraid to walk down there and look. But down there is where I planted my dogwood, and and I don't see them. So, and I didn't spray. I hadn't sprayed for the deer and the rabbit repellent. So anyways, I'm going to show you what I've got. I have here a rose, and it is called, it's a Tiffany rose. And this was, it needs full sun, 6 hours plus. And it says to grow 3 together, but I'm going to grow 1. And the mature size is 4 to 5 feet high, tall and wide. So, and look at the bud. I have 1 bud. Isn't that pretty? I love it. So it looks good. I mean, there's a few spots on it, but it looks like it's pretty good, and the bloom looks beautiful. I love it. So I'm going to plant that, and I'm going to put that somewhere around the deck, I think. Here's my Echinacea that I started from seed. These will not bloom this year because it didn't really go through a cold weather. So, but I'm gonna put these need full sun, and I'm not 100% sure where I'm putting those yet. And I've got black-eyed Susans. Now these actually did bloom, and I was surprised at that. But I love the petal, how it's got the petals that have half of the brown and then the yellow on the end, and then this one doesn't really even have that. So it's interesting. But and then this is I believe, I'm not sure because this actually bloomed some, so I'm not actually sure. I think a wildflower or something got in that one. But all of the seeds that I did plant were the black-eyed Susans and the Echinacea. So this doesn't really look like an Echinacea leaf, so we shall see what they are. But I am planting all of that, and all of these need full sun, and we will get all my stuff out and get to planting. Okay, I think that I am going to end up putting it right here for now. This decking will not be here all forever. Maybe half of it, I don't know. As of right now, before I get a house put up here or built, this is my outdoor living area. I can't always dig this up if I want to, or I think it could be part of this landscape, because on this other side is where I'm going to have raised beds, and it'll be fenced in a way, so I think this will work out anyways to be here, but if not, I can always dig it up and move it. So I think we're going to start, we're going to dig the hole and put it right here for today. everything that I plant, biotone starter fertilizer. It will help give a boost to the roots, and it encourages root hormone. Probably should take some of this out actually. Get that mixed in. Putting that back in there. And I had to use, that's my 7-inch auger bit from Garden Answer. If you're not a follower of her, please follow her. She's awesome. I got my kneeling pad from her too. And my auger. She has a special line of auger bits, and they're specially designed for her, and they're great. So I've got my auger from her too. That's Garden Answer. I may have to aug it a little bit more, because it really needs a 9-inch auger bit, but you can sometimes put 3 holes in the ground and make it larger. We'll see here. We'll see if it fits. I guess I can stick it. Oh, it'll be fine. It works. It doesn't seem like it's going to fall apart, but I definitely don't want to get that part down too low. Just a little bit. There, pack in the dirt. I'm not a professional, that's for sure. But I can dig a hole. I love this. That's the prettiest. It is pink. At first I thought it was going to be red, but it's opened up even a little bit more since last night. How pretty is that? Okay, I think that this is where I'm going to plant it. I have some things that have naturalized. That is a naturalized black-eyed Susan, and I have several of them on the property. And then right behind it, that's dead looking, are the, I let them go to seed pod. It's the daisies. I'm not sure if it's a Shasta, but they're just a naturalized plant on the ground, on the grounds. And they're everywhere. So I left these to go to seed head, and hopefully they'll germinate. Last year I had fresh soil and there wasn't any grass really. So I was just cutting things down. This year I allowed things to grow so I could see what all that I have, and I have several of these around the tree. So I'm just gonna go ahead and plant what I've seeded here, and hopefully this will eventually become fuller. I know it will get direct sun for a good amount of time. Right now it's overcast, so there's not much happening. So I still have my 7-inch auger bit on my drill, but I won't have to dig very far down, and this will take care of all of it. I just was lazy and didn't want to change my bit because I have a 3-inch, and probably the 3-inch would be better for it. If at first you don't succeed, let's try the 3-inch. Sometimes laziness doesn't win out. And then again, this is a very hard pan dirt around the trees. It's a lot softer over in the other area. So I'm gonna have to change this out. Okay, that's the hardest soil that I've seen yet. And it, you know, I probably wouldn't get much luck digging by hand either. So we accomplished it. We got down what we needed. I think I got enough holes. Okay, this may absolutely make no sense why I'm putting it right here beside my road. Because I do have thoughts about what I want to do down here, but I'm not 100% settled on it. But it will be fenced in along this line, along this border line. And inside of this is where my raised beds will eventually go. So I'm going to set this inside of where my fence would go. And this is the Echinacea. And then that's the Lantana. And the name of this one is Orange Multicolor Lantana. It will get 18 to 30 inches tall. These can go up higher than that, or as high. So I'm just gonna put this in the middle and set these on both sides. And there's a lot of rock here, so I'm not sure how much success I'll get, but we're gonna try it. Well, I think that concludes for today. I got 3 planting areas of my perennials in. I feel good about that. I did happen to walk back down the hill where the dogwood was to see my hostas. One, the leaves were cut, but they were still some stems and some leaves there. Another one, a couple of leaves were gone, and then the other one, half of it was gone. But they do come back, and it's my problem because I didn't spray in the last month, which is bad on my part. And I think it's actually rabbits and not deer, because I have a lot of rabbits around since I have my bird feeder, and I see them all the time, and my turkey. And I do have a mama doe with her twin babies with spots. They're the sweetest, and they just started coming around, and they're back where my bird feeder is because I put corn out for them. So until we do planting again, thanks for watching. See you later. Bye.